right, fool? Shit. Let it be known then.
In the world.
What's been going on with you in the world? What's up? What's the life and law of attraction?
Man, what can I say? Man, lately, I've been putting this clothing line together. You know, basically little by little, but making sure I do it the right way, you know.
Yeah, I feel it.
You know, working with you at the same time, working on this stuff little by little. And shoot, but the clothing line is Kukulifestyle Syndicate, basically. So it stands for the KU is Knowledge is Unlimited, Kings United. You know what I'm saying? Or Knowledge Unlimited, Keep Uprising.
Right.
It can be a lot of different things. You know what I'm saying? Knowledge Unlimited, Keep Uprising, Lifestyle. You know, you got the syndicate behind it because you know what I'm saying.
Right.
If you down with it, you part of the syndicate. You feel me?
Right.
So yeah, I've been doing that since 7th grade, bro. Like designing clothes and shit since 7th grade. You know what I mean? Since the early 2000s.
Hold on, sorry, I don't want to cut y'all down. I just fucked up, and I didn't say, I didn't announce that. Gotta announce the homie ain't gonna be here today. Unfortunately, he couldn't make it. We got his bottle right here in representation of him. He'll be back soon. Don't think this is a permanent thing, you know. Just to clear it up. And people will be like, "What the fuck? Where's the homie?" But he'll be back, you know. Sorry, my bad. I just had to clear that up.
Be back, boss man.
Yeah, he'll be back.
Yeah. So basically, I started designing in the early 2000s, and it used to be called Cuckoo Wear at first, and then I just kept going with it. I used to do a lot of the, I don't know if you remember, people used to do like the splatter paint.
Yeah.
Splatter paint work and stuff like that. I remember one time I bought a Burberry dress just for like the print. And then I bought some Timberland boots, and I took it to the shoe guy in San Bernardino inside I think it was the Carousel Mall. He fucking cut the material up, put it all on the boots and shit, bro, like on the Timbs, bro, shit was hard as fuck. And then I had the rest of the material, I made it to I had some jeans, I cut out the pockets and stuff, and put the material behind the pockets and put patches in the front and shit, bro. That shit was really dope. But shit, I've been continuing to do it progressively through it's been almost like 10 years, honestly, because for a minute I stopped because I just wasn't doing it the right way, and I couldn't, and there's too much shit going on in life, dealing with fucking bills or people who was down with the movement, you know what I'm saying, giving up and shit like that, or losing friends, losing family members, etc. But I feel like a lot of those things is, you know, what you need those things in life, you know what I mean? I've been practicing stoicism, basically. Stoicism says like you take the things that's bad for you in life and you use them as like they're like stepping stones, instead of looking at them as in like, oh, I can stress over this, or you know what I'm saying, or use this as negative energy and stuff. Stoicism, it doesn't really state, but it's basically like a practice to where you use all that negative shit for your positive benefit. So instead of the next time something bad happens to you, like, oh my God, like this shit again, it's more like, oh shit, this shit again, okay, because I know right behind this is something positive finna happen, you know what I mean? Because there's never a loss, it's always a lesson, you know what I mean? So you gotta appreciate the shit that you've been through, because it's a blessing, you feel me?
Yeah.
So that's what I feel like about everything, about setbacks and everything. But slowly but surely, man, I've just been progressing with it, you know, making it a lifestyle. Honestly, that was my main thing before and doing it right business-wise. A lot of people just want to just do shit just to hurry up and get the instant gratification of having a shirt out there, or having this out there, or even having music out there, or having art out there, instead of getting the business aspect of it right, so that way you can really monetize it, you know what I mean, make money off of it, instead of just doing it for the fun of it and shit, you know?
Yeah, I feel it. And it is good to always get a lesson out of things you do, you know, and like, you definitely don't want to sit on it or sorrow in it, you know? There's always like a little thing that you'll find, and it's going to make you a better person a lot of times too, you know?
Yeah, definitely. That's what I was saying, honestly. Just from shit, a lot of trials and tribulations, it made me a better person, honestly. It made me realize that I can't give up, and it gave me a lot of wisdom, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of wisdom, you know? A lot of people refuse to go through the lessons in life, so you don't ever get the, you know, they don't want to go through the hard times, so they don't ever learn the lesson, so they keep going. I call it treadmill, you know what I'm saying? They're going nowhere fast. They're in the same place, you know what I mean? So, yeah, exactly. So you gotta learn to break that cycle, honestly, man.
Yeah, for real.
and you break that cycle by not giving up. You know what I'm saying? The more you keep going, the more, because basically what you're looking for, this is what I believe, what you're looking for is looking for you. You know what I'm saying? So if you keep going and shit past that roadblock, everything you want is on the other side of fear. It's gonna be there because what else? You know what I'm saying? It's only logic. After so much, it's balance. After so much of this, you know what I'm saying? So this gotta happen. You know what I'm saying?
How long you been doing it for?
The clothing thing, shit, since early, so I can say since 2000. But this whole lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? I've been like this my whole life, honestly. You know what I'm saying?
Since 2000,
but I've been doing the clothing thing since early 2003. I guess you should say 2000, 2003, you know?
Right.
And just, like I said, falling off with it and learning more and more. But now it's like, shit, I got so much shit going with it now, man. I got like so many designs and like so much back and then so much knowledge and shit to where now, bro, it's like I can't quit because, there's no purpose to quit. It's finally coming back full circle now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, your designs are dope too. Like I like the full color stuff. It comes out pretty sick, you know. The meaning, the cuckoo lifestyle. I think it's like I took it as a double entendre. Like it's cool, like we're cool, and then like we're cool people, cool gente. Or and then it could be like we cuckoo too, like we're crazy and shit, you know. Like we don't give a fuck. We could switch up on you real quick, you know. Like I thought that was pretty dope that it had that double meaning, you know. Or at least that's what I took it when I heard it. I was like, oh shit, that could be a double entendre because you could play it in both ways and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, especially growing up on the West Coast, man. Shit, it's cuckoo over here. It's cuckoo lifestyle over here. That's like another word for saying West Coast. You know what I'm saying? West Coast living is cuckoo lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? It's like remember they used to have the My Crazy Life or some shit like that. Like that's exactly. It's another word for shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole laugh now, cry later. You know what I'm saying? Even shit you could say get rich or die trying. You know what I'm saying? But it's all about not giving up on what you want. You know what I'm saying? And living out this cuckoo lifestyle, you know what I'm saying, until your last.
Right. What were some of the older streetwears you got into and stuff like that? The old, from like the early 2000s.
Honestly, like, bro, the brand that inspired me the most, or I would say the person was, you remember LRG, but like the owner of LRG, his name was, I think it was Jonas Bavakia or Jason Bavakia. He was like one of the freshest dudes. Like, bro, he was hella fresh, dog. He was fresh before a lot of people was doing the shit that they doing now. He would wear the puffer jackets. I don't know if you remember the spike bracelets like the punks used to wear. Yeah. But not the spikes, but the ones that look like little pyramid, kind of like the spikes.
Flat ones?
Yeah, little flat ones, basically. He had a jacket like that, bro. It was a puffer jacket, but it was all like that, bro. Like silver with the fucking like shit like that in the early, like this was 2000, like I said, 2003.
Yeah. So
like people like I said, brands like LRG. I don't know if you remember a brand called Hell's Bells. It's a female brand, but it was
that's a sick one.
Yeah, they had real sick. They had a lot of sick stuff.
Have you done Hell's Bells?
Huh?
Have you taken Hell's Bells?
No, Hell's Bells is a clothing brand.
I know, but that's like a tea drug too, right?
It's a what?
So there's it's a plant that you can find this in front of your neighbor's house. Like it's not even illegal or nothing, but it's a plant that grows out in the front, and they're called house bells, and it's like a yellow bell. There's white ones, there's yellow ones, but it's the white ones and the yellow ones. And they're like they look like little bells at an angle. But if you get those and you get a couple, like 5, and you boil them in a pot, you sip it, it trips you out kind of like acid, you know? It gives you like on a different level, but it's crazy, bro. I've done it one time, I'll never do that shit again, because like, that was like the only drug that kind of like, it put you in, it put me in a place that I was not in, so say...
Not a bad trip.
No, I didn't mean like that, my bad. No. Like literal, like so say I'm right here chopping up with you, and then suddenly I'll black out, and in my mind I'm at the fucking house with my girl chopping it up, and I'm like talking to her, whatever, and then suddenly boom, I'll blank and I'll be back at the crib, I'll be back here,
Yeah,
and it was like what the fuck, like, but yeah, it was that was like a crazy experience, like I think my trip I was like I was at my house. I remember I went home. So like we were supposed to go out to a concert, and then we all drank the tea, and we're like, let's go, everybody go home. We'll be back up in like 20 minutes to take off. But none of us made it home, and I just remember like being in my room And then like I had like a shelf, and on the shelf like fucking plants started kind of growing on the shelf. You would say, you know, like vines. They started growing on the shelf like that, and then I was like, oh damn, this started hitting me. And then when I'm zoned in on the plants, suddenly I blank out, and then that's when I'm walking all of a sudden with my homies. I think we're smoking a joint, chopping it up, you know, like right there in the J's. We're walking, and then suddenly I blank back to the room, and when I like zone back in, I catch myself mumbling, talking to myself like if I was talking out loud. You know what I mean? So I was like, yeah, bro, and then I'm like, the fuck, I'm back in my room. So
it was like something down.
It was wild, you know, and we added like sugar, like bro, I don't know. It was
like
cool.
Some shaman plant shit, like you take that shit and you know what I'm saying, you know, like they say you can meditate so long, you basically like you disappear into another dimension type shit, using a parallel.
You ever done DMT or anything like that?
I haven't done it. But like, you know, they say you get it from dead people,
natural,
and you get it from dead people or from grass and stuff like that, and you can get it because you make it when you sleep. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I feel like I experienced that shit when I slept before, bro. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I have other people tell me that shit before too, though. But I know that there's most likely a difference from when you hit it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because hitting it is gonna be, I feel like it might be way more potent, but at the same time, I don't know. I feel like I done had some crazy ass quote unquote dreams, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you call them dreams, you know. Shit.
You ever take mushrooms or anything?
Yeah, I took mushrooms, hell yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't really I don't wanna say it didn't do too much, but it just had me like super fucking paranoid, super energized and shit like that, yeah.
Yeah.
And I couldn't sleep, and I tried to sleep, like I started like I closed my eyes, I seen like the little patterns, like the little geometric patterns and shit like that. Yeah, I was like, damn. Because that was my first time seeing, you know, people talk about shit. People talk about the trippy shit that you see when you know, trip out on certain psychedelics and shit like that, but you don't know until you know what I mean, until you try that shit, because I'm just a weed smoker, bro. So like, when I try some shit like that, and I'm like, I'm tripping and shit, I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I close my eyes and shit, and I'm seeing the colors and patterns and all that different stuff. I'm like, dang.
Yeah, I think it's cool like to do with the female stuff because you vibe and you see the aura, they see your aura, you know, you just get like a little, and you guys open up or whatever, you know. I think it's pretty cool sometimes, but yeah, no, I don't really like acid and all those crazy drugs. It's too hardcore sometimes.
Yeah, I stay away from the psychedelics, man. It's more of it's a herbal, man. You know, that stuff have you.
I feel it.
It could probably take you somewhere where you know what I'm saying.
Well, it's like you're technically dying, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah, with psychedelics or with DMT?
Well, probably both. I mean, that's why I would think both. You know, it's kind of like, I feel like if you take, I mean, one of my theories is you're taking mushrooms, you're dying and you're going into death. So your body's dying, but your mind's not, I guess I would say. Or, you know what I mean? Or your body's like
or something
passing. Yeah, and you're just in that middle, like the middle in between and shit. Like, well, maybe DMT, I don't know. That is, I think it's more psychological.
Like with your astral realm or astral plane or purgatory, somewhere like they take you to the astral plane or something.
Yeah, like you know?
Yeah, I believe that too. That do make sense though. Psychedelics do take you to the astral.
Because you come out and you're like happy, you know, you feel like a little more.
It kind of like unlifts the veil, you feel me? So like you see people and certain things that look like demons and like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, so I guess so, yeah.
Well, I think demons, that's like acid, bro. You take acid, you see demons.
That's what I'm saying, psychedelic.
Like shrooms is more just like it's more like a geometric pattern, like breakdown of everything gets digitized and pixelated, you know, in a way. That's why I think I would prefer that, you know, but.
Yeah, but this shit was just messing up my stomach, bro. That's the only thing I didn't like about it.
Yeah, that too, it does make you want to vomit.
Yeah,
you're right there, gagging and shit.
It had me feeling like I had an ulcer or something. I don't know what the hell.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. But after the first time I did it, I liked it, but I didn't like it because it kept me up. It made me feel like I took like 10 Red Bulls or something. I was like, bro, I'm ready to sleep, but I can't sleep.
Yeah.
So like the next day, for some reason, I don't know why, because I think the shrooms talk to you, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, it made me take it, like, take me. I took 2 more. Not 2 more, but like, I had a couple of stems. I took that shit again. I was tripping, but it had me feeling good, I can't lie, but just the stomach pain from it. I don't know why it was making my stomach hurt so much, bro.
Yeah, I think it's important to eat light, you know, probably, because you wanted to hit, so I would say like eating something light. and then go into it. But I think either way, it might cause little stomach aches and shit.
Hell yeah. So I don't know what the hell. I don't even know what is in mushrooms that make them so potent like that. You know what I mean?
Right. And it's
But
weird
they
that you
both
can't
might
die
get
from
around.
them. You could eat as many and you won't die. Like that was always like a thing as a kid. Like, oh, if I take this drug, I'm gonna fucking die. You know, or something bad's gonna happen. But technically, you can't really overdose.
Yeah, I don't even know. When I be on stuff like that, I'll be like on some, I just don't care.
Yeah, that shit. I like it.
That's the best way to be, like, when you're on anything, like, is to just relax your mind and let your conscience be free. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because panicking is, you're going to get more of what you feel, basically.
I do like the ego crush, though. I do that, like that. It kind of breaks your ego down.
Ego death, yeah.
It makes you, like, in a different, like, kind of thought pattern. You know what I mean? You gotta see it in a different.
It makes you, I'd say it makes you look at your life like from third person, I guess you could say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes you get so high, you have that, it's like that out of body experience and you're looking at yourself third person and shit. Yeah. So I stay away from the psychedelics.